Steve Gamache with a Chef Knives to Go quick look product video, and this time we are checking out a legendary blacksmith, the Doi Blue Steel Deba 180mm knife. This line of knives has a core steel of Aogami or Blue Paper Hitachi number 2 and is reactive steel. The heat treat is around 62. Mark says he does it by eye, so it's approximate rating. The construction is iron reactive cladding over the top of that blue number 2, so it's a 2-layer sandwich. And so there's no stainless on this at all. It's an entirely reactive blade. The weight on the knife is heavy, as a 180 Deba typically is in most cases. 337 grams, 11.9 ounces, so it's got a lot of heft to it. Blade length, about 184 on this particular sample. They might vary a little bit from knife to knife. The overall length is 13.2 inches, and the spine on this is 7 millimeters above the chin heel area, and it tapers down just a little bit, not much, until you hit the single grind bevel going down to the tip. The height at the heel chin area is about 53 millimeter on this example. Again, they might vary a little bit. The handle type is a well-made, beautifully done octagonal ebony buffalo horn ferrule handle. It's chunky, it feels great, it fits the knife well. It's 85 millimeter circumference right here, about 3 3/8 inches, so stout, big, a little bit heavy to balance the knife. It fits the knife perfectly, in my opinion. This knife is just a gorgeous knife. It's just beautifully made. You can tell that just immediately looking at it. Fit and finish is really nice on the knife, and you've got some super nice hand chiseled kanji on this on the right side, and on the back side you've got some stamped embossed kanji as well. This blade is a right hand only single bevel knife, so you've got the right side of the blade as you're holding the knife going down into a single bevel. This is called the Shinobi Line, and this is called the blade road or primary bevel going down. And you can see the core steel showing up there on the edge, and this is your cladding right here, this whole section. The back of the knife on a single bevel is slightly concave to aid food release, and when you sharpen a single bevel, a true single bevel, you lay the backside flat on the stone, and you can see the perimeter of the knife has been ground on the stone, which is as it should be. This particular knife has a beautiful blade road on it, and there's your profile for the edge, and here is your choil shot, showing you the chisel single bevel type typical profile. And this knife is what I'd call a zero grind, so the grind on the edge goes all the way down to the edge. There's no micro bevel on this that I can tell. If there is, it's tiny. So I'm pretty sure this goes almost just right into the edge. You could put a small micro bevel on it if you wanted to, right out of the box. I'd say it's about 5 to the 6 maybe out of 10. It's pretty sharp. It's quite sharp. It does have some tooth or bite to it. You could easily add just a small micro bevel on this side of the blade and then touch it up on the back flat and probably sharpen it up even more, but beautifully ground knife. The balance point on it is a little further back than some because the ebony handle brings the weight back, which is nice in my opinion. It fits the knife really well, and just a gorgeous knife. So a classic from a retired blacksmith. You need to get him while you can because he is not going to make any more. So there you have the Doi Blue Steel Deba 180mm knife.